Paul wrote in Romans chapter 1 and verse 16, "For I am not ashamed of the good news, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who trusts," everyone who believes, "to the Jew first and also to the Greek." Now, why did Paul write this? If I was reading this when I was growing up as a kid, in a Jewish family, I would have said nothing could be further from the truth, that Jews cannot believe in Jesus. He's for the Christians. He's for the Gentiles. And as I came to faith almost 40 years ago, I came to understand that God has a priority. He made a promise to Abraham back in Genesis chapter 12 that through Abraham's descendants, all the nations of the earth would be blessed. And what greater blessing is there that is salvation through Messiah Yeshua, that he came to first the lost sheep of the house of Israel, but also then to all the nations, to all the Gentiles. And so Paul is writing here in this context because there were those already in Rome in this first century that were believing that, well, the Jews rejected Jesus, therefore God had rejected them, and now he's come to the Gentiles. And nothing could be further from the truth, because God still has a covenant that he made with Abraham and through his descendants to come to bring salvation to the Jewish people. And Paul later in Romans says that all of Israel will be saved, that there will be a time when all the Jewish people on the earth at the time, somehow, we don't know exactly how that's going to happen, will accept him. But meanwhile, there is still that priority to the Jew first. And so as we continue to read through Romans, we see that Rav Shaul, the Apostle Paul, still is holding to that priority that God has. Because Israel, the Jewish people, were called to be a light to the nations, and no greater light has come into the earth, and that is through Messiah Yeshua. But that calling for Israel to be a light to the nations is still in effect, and therefore I'm saying this to those who may be listening, who are Jewish, who do not yet believe in Yeshua, that he has come for you as well. So I want to encourage you to take a look at the scriptures and come to that place of understanding.